Thorndike's second law of learning is the law of exercise. This is not physical exercise. This is mental or exercise that deals with knowledge. It is not physical exercise. And Thorndike believes that strength of connections is proportional to the frequency, duration, and intensity of its occurrence. How much connections do we provide our students? How often do we do it? The more often we do it, the more practice we give, the better one becomes. You've heard, practice makes perfect. That's the law of exercise. The more you practice, the better you will become at a skill, at the content knowledge, or at understanding a concept. So providing students with opportunities to experience the same concept, the same skill, the same information in 3, 4, 5 different ways over time will help them retain it better, learn it better, because they have practiced it. And practice doesn't mean that you do the same thing. You just fill out a worksheet every day. No, that is not practice. You need to do the same concept, but do it differently at different times. That's the law of exercise. And the law of exercise justifies drill, repetition, and review. The more you practice, the more you drill. Do it again and again and again and again. The more repetition you do. And the third word is key, review. Something you did in August can't be forgotten in December or January. Review it. Bring it out again for a few minutes in your class. Talk about that particular topic or concept or skill and review consistently. When you review things from the past, the child remembers it better, learns it better, and when needed, he can recall or retrieve or pull it out without wastage of time. And that is needed in the basic skills that we have to do. You have to learn your spellings. You have to learn your counting. You have to learn your formulas in the sciences and in mathematics. Things still even today have to be learned, and you will learn them if you practice them, if you drill them, if you review them, if you repeat them time and again. So, this idea of repetition and exercise and doing something again and again and again is also seen in behavior modification. When we want behaviors to change, we will have to give more than one experience to the child in the appropriate behavior. And therefore, it is important, therefore, it is critical that as teachers, we provide enough, sufficient, relevant opportunities to our students to practice what they are learning. Today, brain research tells us that to remember anything, you must repeat it 22 times. Now, I understand it would be a nightmare for a teacher to do everything 22 times in the classroom. But when you provide different types of opportunities at home, over weekends, with the family, when you involve the parents also in the child's learning, this can happen in a fairly easy manner, where practice and repetition and review does not necessarily depend on the teacher doing it in the classroom. Put a little bit of the burden, share this burden of the students' learning with people at home, and it should work. The law of exercise simply says, the more you practice, the better you will get at it.